It's funny, Toby just took the stick away from big old Shelby. Who's got that stick? Get it. 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 So funny, tiny Pomeranian playing tug of war with a German Shepherd. When Shelby first started staying out here at my parents' house, Toby, the smaller black Pomeranian, was like irritated by her and like didn't care for her to be around. But now Toby like loves her to death and loves to play with her. It's so cute to see them playing with a stick together. Shelby's such a nice doggy. She plays nice. She could tear Toby apart, but she holds back and rolls over and lays on the ground and lets Toby bite her. And Shelby's pretty fast too. She runs like a deer. Watch this. Shelby, you ready? Alright. Shelby. Stick. Toby. You want the stick? Go get it. Whee! Get it, Toby! She's like, I'll bring the stick to you. Yeah, I'm still staying out at the Veterans Home in Circleville. I've been there about 3 months now, and last night was the first time that I requested for an overnight pass. We normally have a 11 o'clock curfew, and normally, can't stay the night because defeats the purpose of the program or the household. If you're spending the night somewhere all the time, you shouldn't be having to stay in the home. But part of the reason I don't stay here, the main reason was because I wanted, I didn't want to take away from what my mom and my stepdad have worked so hard for, all this land and their, house to themselves. That's what it was like when I moved out with my last roommate, but I thought about them right away. So I'd already known about the veteran shelter in the past, because I had to use it for a month about 6 years ago. So I did the right thing, and I'm 26, I'm an adult, so they don't have to, they don't need to be forced to let me move in. So on my own decision, I enrolled into the veterans home, and it's all paid for, everything's free. And heck, yesterday I was blessed. The house manager just kind of randomly picked me out of 10 other guys and gave me a brand new Serta pillow top mattress to sleep on. It's like sleeping on a hotel bed now. It's great. Yeah, and then what ended up happening, the reason Shelby's here is because she's Cristi's dog. Cristi ended up having to stay out here for my parents a while with her oldest son Michael, my nephew, because her and her husband Johnny and when his daughter Shania are going to be moving to West Virginia. Johnny and Shania are already out there, their new house, so I guess it's a fixer-upper. Still needs some things done to it, and my sister for some reason isn't ready to move out there yet, so she's here at my parents', so it's kind of cool how it was almost like it was meant to be. Like if I wouldn't have made my own choice to go in the veterans home, it would have been a lot more people packed into this house, because there was an extra bedroom which I could have easily taken over, but then Cristi would have ended up needing a place to go, and then there would have been a conflict over the bedroom and all that. But and as you can kind of tell, this is out in the country, and it's really far out from town, and all I have is a mountain bike. I don't have a car, and it's I've last few jobs that I've tried since my condition started affecting me a year and a half ago. My near faint feeling that goes into anxiety attacks. It's been hard for me to consistently work a job. Like I worked at McDonald's way longer than I even expected myself to. I think I might have. Well, I was only working 4-hour shifts, 5 days a week, so 20 hours a week, and so it wasn't horrible, but I'd always get dizzy like hour and a half into my shift, and then I would be like fighting through the rest of it. That's funny. I don't know where that orange came from. But yeah, I just got to the point where I was just getting way too dizzy, and I didn't want to like pass out on the job, so did the right thing and left, and tried my best to focus on my health. It's at least a good sign that I've been standing here for 9 minutes now. In the past, especially if I wasn't on my clonazepam medication, I wouldn't even be able to stand this long. But yeah, I went to my cardiologist the other day, and he thinks the same thing that my free clinic doctor thinks, which is neither of them think that I have vasovagal syncope, which does make sense for one factor. That's a factor that syncope means you pass out. I don't pass out. I just always come close to it, and I don't know if it's because I resist it or fight it off, or like, because I'm like, I don't want to pass out. It's like, freaks me out, so it's almost like I don't let it happen. But, so,